What's up guys? Welcome to Quarantine Kitchen with Nikki. As you all know, we're stuck inside right now and we're gonna make the best of it. And I'm about to show you some of my recipes that I've gotten from books, from family, from friends, and I'm so excited to share them with you. So let's get cooking. So today we're cooking flank steak tacos. And I have my flank steak right here. I've of course washed my hands already. Gonna pull up the sleeves here. I've already prepped everything here just as best as I can to make this quick, because everything we're cooking here is quick and easy. So right now we're gonna make the marinade. I've got 1/3 cup of oil right here. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this oil right in there. Yeah, just like that. I've got salt, and this is a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So I'm gonna pour that in there. Put a 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. Just like that. My 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. That we're gonna put in the chili here. Whoops. And this calls for 1 teaspoon of chili powder. And this is all, oh. Like I said, I'm a messy cook. And just a little extra, it's gonna be a little bit more spicy. This recipe calls for brown sugar, but what I'm doing is I'm using agave instead. So I'm putting 1 tablespoon of agave in this. And we'll just go ahead and put that right in there. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and mix this baby up. And then what we do is we're gonna go ahead and pour it in the bag. And I think you all can see this pretty well. So you're gonna just take that, just pour it right in the bag, just like that. And this is me as a messy little cook, but I'm just using my teaspoon. So we got our flank steak here. So I like to cut off the excess fat because I don't like to have that much fat, although a lot of people like to keep it on because it has flavor, it allows for more flavor, but it's just not necessary for the diet. So I just cut it off. I like to leave a little bit, not too much, just enough to give it enough flavor. And to be honest, this piece doesn't have that much fat on it, so it's okay. And we're good. I made sure to put on my best attire for you today. I got my slippers on, and I've got a nice cozy little sweater on. I also have my sous chef who's eating chips over there right now. I don't know if you're able to see him. The main point of the lime is to get to tenderize the meat. So we'll add that in. There you go. And then you also need to add 4 little cloves of garlic. I just feel like garlic can be so overwhelming in some dishes. So we're not gonna probably use all of this. I'll probably use I'll probably just take out a little bit, maybe like that. So I'm using just a regular gallon Ziploc bag. I just squeeze all the air out of it, zip it on up. So just kind of massage that piece of meat. You normally want to either marinate it for like 2 hours or overnight even. It really just soaks up all that flavor. So I'm gonna put that baby in there. And now we wait. All right, so our steak is finished marinating. It's been overnight sitting in there. So we're just gonna grab it out of here. Today, I'm gonna be using the skillet because I feel like most of you will have a skillet available. And then you're gonna just do a tablespoon of some oil. There you go, it's about a tablespoon. You're just gonna let it kind of soak up in there. So we're gonna make street corn as well with this dish. It's gonna taste delicious. So we got flour tortillas here today. You can use corn or flour, whatever your preference is. I got corn. This was frozen corn. We got onions here. This is for part of the tacos, so we're not really gonna do much with that. And then we have cilantro. And then I got pepper, salt, and some chili powder. And butter. All right, so as soon as you start seeing that steam come up from the skillet, that means we're ready to throw this meat on. And so what we wanna do is we wanna keep it on one side for about 4 minutes, and then the other side for another 4 minutes. So you're gonna be cooking the steak for, we might need to cut this piece though, so just be careful because it'll splatter. Oh, we're okay. This is good. All right, so we're gonna let this sit for about 4 minutes. This is looking good. So now I'm gonna pour some of the remaining sauce on here, just a little bit. Give it some flavor. Oh, our steak shall be finished now. Let me grab this. I'm just gonna check on it to make sure that it is fully cooked through. And you want to cut against the grain. Oh, it looks beautiful. And it's all pink throughout, so this is perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and remove that, turn off the heat. I'm gonna take my fork here. I'm gonna move that baby over here on this tray with some foil. And I'm just gonna cover it so that it stays warm. Okay. So the heat is on low. I'm gonna put a dash of oil. Nothing crazy. It's not even a tablespoon. I'm gonna go ahead and roll that around just a bit. And then I'm gonna add just a smidge of agave. So I'm just gonna do a dab, just like that. And what that will do is it'll bring out the natural sugars in the corn. While we wait for the corn to char a little bit more, we're gonna cut about a teaspoon of butter. Throw it in a small bowl. And this will be for your street corn. All right, so our corn is cooking. It's looking great. Hopefully it doesn't turn into popcorn. Ha 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 ha. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix in the cilantro and the onions together. Just like, and I think our corn is pretty much there now. Yeah, there we go. There's the color I'm looking for. Hey Taylor, can I borrow you for a second? Can you show that camera? We're just...
Wow, it smells great.
Thank you for helping me.
It smells amazing.
Perfect.
Do I get to eat some of this?
Yeah. Are you excited?
I'm stoked. It smells awesome.
They're flank steak tacos, baby. Oh, so good. All right. So now we've mixed in the butter. I'm gonna add some salt to it. There we go. Gonna add some pepper. And again, eyeball it. I only have chili powder, but if you have paprika, you can use that as well. Don't overdo the chili. If you want it really spicy, then I'd say put as much as you desire. But I think pretty much this is our street corn. It is finished. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix this up just like that. This is just another topping for the street taco. So I have a Mexican lime here that I was able to snag off of my parents' tree today. So I I'm going to use it. And then I'm also gonna put a lime on this onion mix here with the cilantro. So what I'm doing now is I'm cutting against the grain. So last but not least, we have our queso fresco here. And I'm gonna crumble this on a little bit onto the corn here. Just like that. All right, so this is what Taylor actually taught me. But what we do is we put this on low and we toast our tortilla on the stove. You're gonna wanna keep flipping it so it doesn't burn. So I'm gonna go ahead and place the meat in here. Of course, this is however much you desire. I did about 3 pieces. I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of this. Grab some corn, sprinkle that on there. All right, and now we are ready to serve. All right, Tay, time to taste test. I really hope you like it.
Wow. Okay, so what do we have here?
So we have a charred tortilla with some marinated flank steak, street corn, and some onion mixed with cilantro. You're actually wearing a shirt today.
Wow.
Really, you're not just saying that?
No, it's really good.
Okay.
I really like that it just isn't your typical pico de gallo and shredded lettuce. The corn, it still has the cheese, the tortilla is really nice. The crunchiness of the onions and the corn, smokiness of the corn is really, really nice. And the meat's cooked great. It's perfect for me, I love it.
Yay!
Mmm. Yeah, I don't listen to what she has. I don't know. It's good. Make it.
I'm so glad you like it.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time. Mwah!
That's bomb.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try it.